good evening, good night, depending where on the world you are right now. This is Centerpiece. Unfortunately, my co-host Ed Allison Wright can't join us today, but we still have a great program. Joining the World Trade Center family is the Advani family, and they are opening a new World Trade Center in Hinjawadi, India. And they truly are a family business. It's their father, Anil, and Larun, and Larun's brother, Mohnish, who is able to join us today. They have done wonderful things in their community, and they remind me of another World Trade Center family that's truly a family, the Drew family. John Drew, our chairman, who has done wonderful things, along with his daughter Maureen and son John in Boston and in Dublin and in Washington. And so it's truly a family business and a family network. So my first question to you, Isha, is what made you decide to go after a World Trade Center license?
So, thanks first of all, Scott, for having me on this exciting podcast. Uh, yeah, it was pretty straightforward actually. So, Badal from the network actually happened to meet my father, Anil, at a conference in Varanasi. Varanasi is a city in India, and it was a CRIDAI conference. So, CRIDAI is essentially a body of real estate developers across the country, India. So they were there, and he was presenting World Trade. The opportunity came from there. So I only heard about it from my father when he came back from Varanasi to meet us. He met us at home, and I mean, it was literally a split-second decision. We're like, yeah, let's do it. It sounded fantastic. The brand name is second to none. As an office developer in this city of Pune, uh, it's a no-brainer. It made a lot of sense getting associated with such a strong brand name and opening out international associations for us as well. So it made complete sense. Yeah.
Well, yes, we are a strong brand, and the reason we're a strong brand is because we have partners like the Advani Group. So that makes
Thank you.
a strong brand and makes it even stronger. So, what is it about your World Trade Center in Hinjawadi that you believe will truly stand out and make it a place where you and your partners will be proud to come and work every day?
Yeah, so just a little bit of background on Hinjawadi might help. So it's the largest sort of uh, Pune is a large city with about 6.5, 7 million people. There's already a World Trade Center in Pune, which is built. So we are part of PMRDA, which is Greater Pune, essentially, to summarize it. And Hinjawadi is the CBD, Central Business District of that PMRDA region. Specifically, what will make the World Trade Center special for us is there's several different industries, primarily IT enabled services, and also manufacturing companies which are located over there. So we're talking about 3.5, 4,000 acres of office development which have already happened in Hinjawadi. We're talking about 1.5 million square feet, so pretty large scale. 15,000 odd people should be working over there. Uh, 800 to 900 companies already live I'm talking about very large scale companies in Hinjawadi. So with World Trade coming in over here, obviously it opens out the network for several companies who are looking at international expansion, who are looking at collaborating and doing stuff outside of the local presence that they have as well. So we're excited to be at the forefront of being able to present those opportunities to these already well-established companies.
Well, that's quite impressive, and based on your track record, I'm sure it's gonna the vision is going to be exactly like you all planned. If you could describe your World Trade Center as having a personality, what would it be? You're an innovator, a global connector, incubator for new ideas, or all of the above, or something else? What would personality be if you could describe it?
I think early to speculate, but I feel connector sounds like the immediate emotion that comes out. But I think it'll also evolve over time. We're quite young and just in our first year of this thing, so to be seen how it shapes up as well.
What is your time frame? When do you think all this will when you
Yeah.
start and finish?
Good question. So we go into trade services very soon. We're hoping to get that launched in the the next quarter. So we are in Q. We're finishing Q1. Q2 has just started. So end of Q3 is when trade services should go live. The real estate construction piece, we're hoping it'll go live in the following quarter or latest by Q1 of the next fiscal.
That's great. It's going to be really a great impact on Hinjawadi. Looking ahead 10 years, what would be the ideal headline about World Trade Center Hinjawadi that you would make you feel both achieved and what you set out to do?
From what I've understood by interacting with several of the World Trade Centers and being part of this family for 1 year now, I think global connectivity, opening out trade for companies beyond the local borders is what we are aspiring for. The brand name is already super. So 10 years from now, I would love to be able to be that office or the provider for these companies to leverage the network of WTC globally.
Perfect. And like we talked earlier, it's a family business. And how do you
Yeah.
balance? I've started off in a family business. And
Yeah.
how do you balance your roles? Who tends to be the big picture visionary? Who keeps things grounded? How do you inspire each other?
I think naturally the gray hair will tend to be the big picture. So dad tends to take over that big picture, vision setting, and what do we want to do next. Having said that, it's pretty collaborative. We're in growth mode. You know, uh, we live together as well. Actually, all of us. So we're talking business quite a bit. In terms of work, the way it's kind of divided, overall, everyone's very well aware with where we are heading and has a say in strategy and way forward for the company. My focus tends to be more on finance, capital raise, sales, marketing, and also the legal side of uh, the projects. Uh, Obviously, land is the raw material for us as real estate developers. So that tends to be in everyone's purview. Everyone brings opportunities to the table, and then obviously they have to be decided uh, by the entire board, and everyone has to be. It has to be a go from everyone's end. My brother is an engineer by education, so naturally the engineering side tends to be overlooked on a day-to-day basis by him. Also, the purchasing of the materials, the sanctions, the licensing piece, getting the permits and approvals which are required for projects, that too tends to be his purview.
Mhm.
But having said that, overall, everyone's quite involved everywhere. And as a growing company, I think that's generally what the trajectory tends to look like, what I've understood from other similar companies as well.
That's great. With your skill set and your brother's skill set, y'all seem like y'all complement each other perfectly. That's really great. Which brother does your dad love the most? Never mind. Skip that question. Yeah, it's great having you here
You can
today.
ask him that directly.
Say again.
You can check with him directly on that. I don't think I should answer that question.
Okay. It's great having you here. It's great having you part of this family. What y'all have done in your area is fantastic. So, like I said earlier, we're happy to have you in our network, you and our family, and hope that you'll be at the Global Business Forum in Philadelphia in April. And right now at the World Trade Center Philadelphia, Thomas Young and his buddy Tom Levy are having a watch party. And every time we have the Centerpiece, they get their team together and they watch us together and probably make snide comments. So, is there anything you would like to say to the people of Philadelphia?
No, I love Philly. I actually happened to live in Philadelphia for 6 months. I was working there. I think I lived on 20th and Market, if If I remember, this was a long time back, probably in 2007 or 2008. So it was fun times in Philly. Haven't been back to Philadelphia after that. So looking forward to it. Yeah, excited to be there again.
That's great, Mohnish. I have, even though I'm just a 1 hour plane ride away, I have never been to Philadelphia. So, Mohnish, will you give me a tour of Philadelphia next April? You'll have to show me around, show me the road. So,
Yeah, happy to show you around from what I remember. Absolutely.
thank you so much. And that's it. Wherever you are in the world, good night, good evening. Thank you for joining us. And this is Centerpiece.
Thank you, Scott.